Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Look at Battleblock Theater. Obviously, if you are somebody who is following the Xbox Live Arcade scene, or the behemoth in general, I guess, Battleblock Theater is something of an infamous title. It's been in development for a long time, but has finally seen release on Xbox Live Arcade. No word yet on a PC release. This is Xbox Live Arcade exclusive right now for 1,200 points, aka 15 bucks, and this is a multiplayer focused, it's not really a puzzle platformer, it's like an action platformer. It's a little bit difficult to explain, but the most important part of what I just said is multiplayer focused. So although I will be playing a single player moment or a couple of single player levels here, I'm gonna try to jump into the online as soon as possible, because this is very much a game that is designed and built around the multiplayer experience as opposed to a single player experience. And on a single player level, I don't feel like the game is all that engaging, but it really shines in multiplayer and becomes something very special. So we're just gonna choose our character here. We could be, you know, Grumpy Cat if we want to. Basically, these are all kind of like skins I've unlocked. So we have these, we have like a star-shaped dude who can also get a Castle Crasher's helmet. A number of circle-shaped dudes. We could be like the Dovahkiin here, or a welder, or just an angry dude. Robin Hood, etc, etc. I've got some sweet triangular ones. The clown kind of freaks me out, but let's play as the tiger. And I've got a number of weapons here that I've unlocked as well. Let's use this kind of like Nerf foam gun as our weapon. But in any case, we're gonna load in here, and the basic premise of Battleblock Theater is that we crash landed on this island, and one of our partners that we were with has been kidnapped by the evil cats of this area, and so we are kind of kept in prison, and ostensibly our goal is not only to escape from prison, but also to rescue our friend as well. So we're gonna jump into something a little bit later here. I played through the first 2 chapters in single player, and the first 2 chapters in co-op, actually. So we'll jump into chapter 3 here, and see how things might change as we get started here. So basically the setup is almost like a Crash Bandicoot or a Super Mario style, where the levels are divided into like hub worlds, then the specific worlds, and then the levels within those worlds. And each like world will have a boss level associated with it as well, which is not a boss in the traditional sense, but a boss in a more general, kind of like puzzly or time trial-y sense. So our main goal in these levels is going to be to collect these. I wonder if I can make it through. No, I don't think I can. To collect these gems, which are going to function as our currency in the game. And by picking up as many of these gems as possible, we're going to be able to unlock as many characters as possible. One thing I should point out, by the way, is that... Oh, I would probably want to go to this teleporter. Oh, that's where we started. Okay. One thing I should probably point out, by the way, is that... you know, we do have some abilities here. Like, it's very simplistic, but A is going to be our jump. We can also execute a double jump if we so choose. And beyond that, B is also going to be our weapon, and X is going to be something that we can use to attack enemies that we will see in a little while. But our basic goal, collect as many gems as possible, but also get to the end of the level. So in order to do that, of course, we're going to have to kind of... Oh, I didn't even notice that there. We're going to have to exploit... Ooh, almost stepped on the spikes. We're gonna have to exploit our abilities, but also, for the most part, you know, it's pretty easy to get to the end. The difficult part is, or the more difficult part, I should say, is getting to the end while collecting all of the gems on a level, and in doing it in a time that will still get you recognized. I wonder, I've never seen these blocks before. I'm actually a little bit confused as to what is up with that. I assume we have to get these all at the same level, in which case, let me think about this for a second. This is the first time I've encountered a puzzle in this game at all. So I need to get these all kind of set up first. There we go. That was just total luck, by the way, that I managed to figure that out. So hopefully we'll be able to get that golden yarn ball by finishing this level. Those frisbees will obviously explode. That's a sentence I never thought I would attach obviously to. Those frisbees will obviously explode. Let's kill this cat if we can. The combat, pretty rudimentary. You know, beyond the individual weapons, which are unique, everybody has a few special abilities, not special abilities, a few standard abilities is a better way to put it. I can do like a push move that can push people into spikes over top of me. I can do an uppercut. If I could do that, that would be awesome. Now I can do a kick, but there is an uppercut as well if I could manage. There we go, okay. And there is like a slide kick as well. I've never actually seen these rings before either, but the game's pretty intuitive, so yeah, I'm just gonna mash the A button and we'll be able to hit all of these. Where's that yarn ball though? I guess I need to pick up the wings. And then maybe come back down through here and I'll be able to pick them up. Obviously that beam of light will kill us in one hit. And if we die now, it doesn't matter because we already got the yarn ball. So let's pick this up and then get to the end. This is pretty standard, pretty indicative of my single player experience so far, which is not to necessarily be negative. by any stretch of the imagination. I think Battleblock Theater is a game that is, you know, reasonably fun from a single-player standpoint, but the single-player campaign is definitely not the focus. I will say it's kind of neat that there are different levels for the single-player and co-op campaign. They're not different in the sense that, like, every single level is, like, completely changed, but they are tweaked a little bit so that, you know, when you're playing co-op with your friend, and, you know, I use co-op loosely because in the true, like, New Super Mario Brothers sense, you are still... you know, half combat and half, like, half adversarial, half cooperative gameplay, because you are killing your friends as much as you are actually helping them, which is part of the fun. But yeah, there will be elements of the game. Oh, that was terrible. Or changed elements of the levels, I should say, not to be roundabout, but that will make it so basically the co-op is necessary, if that makes sense. I wonder how I'm supposed to get that. I bet there is some kind of hidden block. Oh, the switches. Okay, perfect. Oh, there we go. But yeah, so there will be things like jumps will be a little bit higher, so you need your friend to boost you up there one way or another, or jumps will be a little bit longer, so you need a friend to kind of like, I wonder how I get that. So you'll need a friend to like throw you into the jump. You'll see it once we get online. I'm gonna assume there is local co-op, and Kate and I have played a bunch of local co-op, but she's not here right now, so I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be a big online community, and we're gonna check things out that way. There is a straight up combative multiplayer mode, or more accurately, a series of combative multiplayer modes. I'm just trying to figure out how to get to this gem. Usually there's hidden blocks around here, but I don't know where the hidden blocks are. Oh, and I missed them. Maybe we'll just abandon this gem, because I want to get through the single player stuff as quickly as possible, so we can move on to the multiplayer stuff, which is truly unique. So let's make our way up here. And we can't sneak through there because we got to move some of these switches. There's puzzle elements involved in the game, but they're very, very, very superficial, and I don't mean that in a negative way, despite the fact that it might seem like it. There are some times where you'll need to hit a switch to probably progress, but that's about as deep as it's gone so far in, again, my, I don't know, hour or so. Probably more like 2 hours of single-player play. And not much less than that multiplayer. Oh, I killed myself on the spikes, but I also killed one of the cats, and if you haven't noticed yet, you know, we do have basically like infinite respawns here, so we don't have to worry about dying. Like Super Meat Boy, death is merely an obstacle, not necessarily a nuisance. I don't even know if you have to get the wings to get through this part. I'm just kind of assuming. Again, this is the first time I've ever encountered these as a tool to get through a level, so I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. We're just going to hang out here for a second, make sure we don't get shocked to death by that thing. We do have some, like a vacuum enemy. I have that weapon, actually, myself. I don't use it because I suck with it, basically. I wonder if I could sneak up behind this guy and maybe kill him. I guess I don't need to kill him. I can just kind of F off, if that makes sense, too. There's a teleporter up here, which interests me a little bit. But I don't think I'll be able to get to it unless I climb up. I think I've got it. Just give me a second. Oh, I guess the other way I could do it is I can move this switch, like, up like so. And then that might give me enough to get up here. And then once I get... don't suck me into the vacuum. The teleporter didn't actually work for me regardless. Okay, so let's switch this up. We're going to get that gem. I'm taking way too long on these levels so far. Usually they're meant to be finished pretty quickly. I do want to... By the way, the announcer is really great. A source of probably most of the humor in the game. I don't really want to kill all these guys individually. What I kind of want to do is get them over to one side. And then when they all go for the attack, then I will pull this switch out. And by pulling the switch out, most of them will fall into the water regardless. Okay, so let's try to get this guy killed. The only way I know how, easily, which is by jumping or pushing him into the water. That guy went down easily. Maybe I can push this guy up. Oh no, he uppercutted me into the water. That was actually fairly beautiful. You're gonna see a lot more kind of zany interaction like that once we get into the multiplayer. But first off, this cat's gotta die. Pushes don't do much damage as far as I know. He should be dead now. Yes, indeed. Alright, we can make that jump barely by ourselves. This is a very bad level for me. I only got 4 gems. That's probably gonna be like a C. You usually get letter graded when you finish a level, so I'm assuming that that one's gonna be pretty low. But anyway, that's just kind of a very basic once-over. It's a B. That's not so bad. B for, you know, barely adequate, I suppose. Actually, you know what? We might as well beat the 3rd scene here, because in beating the 3rd scene, we will gain access to the shop, which I'll explain. Like, the main draw, at least from my personal standpoint, of the campaign, which is to unlock these new character models and weapons, which you can then use in the multiplayer mode. So we'll try to finish this level as soon as possible, and then we'll jump into the online stuff. Never fear, it's not like this is going to be a 12-minute let's look at it, and things are going to be over in the next 2 or 3 minutes. This is a game with a lot of stuff to show off, and I would absolutely be remiss if I did this as like a single-player only let's look at. Again, as mentioned, this campaign is also available entirely. Oh, I didn't think he could jump like that. This campaign is available entirely in co-op as well. You can play it either local or online multiplayer. We're probably going to check out the arena-type modes, but maybe we'll do a little bit of co-op once we get online as well. Oh, I fucked myself over there, but that's okay. Should be able to get by this beast fairly easily. Just get into... I wonder if I could... The attacks that I have are pretty much useless against him. He's got a good jump there, but we should be able to make it past. Now all we have to do is time this appropriately so we don't accidentally kill ourselves on that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtles in Time style barrier there. There's the yarn. It's gonna be a tricky one to get because if we touch the lava, or the... I don't even know what that would be. Pumice? It's like lava rock, I guess. But if we touch it, we're gonna find ourselves in the world of hurt. So let's kill this kitty cat here. Just keep pushing him down. Oh, and he pushed me into the water. There's a few things that are instant death in this game. One of them is water. Any kind of liquid that you get submersed in will kill... Oh! I barely got that. Any kind of liquid that you get submersed in will kill you. Or submerged in, I guess I should say. Also, you know, if you get caught in an explosion, you'll almost always die. If you touch spikes, you'll always die, as far as I can tell, anyway. So we're just gonna make our way over here. You don't necessarily have to kill all the kitty cats if you don't want to. This is pretty good. I think I missed one gem, maybe. But I did pick up the yarn ball. The yarn ball is like our currency to buy weapons, and the gems are our currency to buy characters. So they're both valuable in their own right. I did miss one. That's probably a B. No, it's an A. Okay. Beautiful. So having completed the 3rd level, you know, every world is divided into like 4 groups of 3 levels, basically. We're going to go to the gift shop quickly, and I'm going to buy some stuff. There's a big element of like collecting in this game. There's a ton of characters to unlock, and the way that you do it is just by going to this gift shop, and 10 gems will unlock a new character for you. There we got like kind of a Waldo pirate. So let's try Triangle Head. Now we got some kind of princess. I got enough to get another 3 of these. Oh, I didn't want to come up here just yet. And, you know, there's got to be at least a few hundred, or at least 100 characters in the game, because I haven't seen any duplicates when both Kate and I were buying here. So we got some kind of cyborg there. We got a doctor. If you're not into this kind of stuff, this might not appeal to you. That is a cute-ass panda. We got the sweet critter crew here. But yeah, if this doesn't appeal to you, then, you know, feel free to turn the other way for another 30 seconds or so. But as someone who, you know, really likes the character designs and the kind of stuff that the Behemoth comes out with from that perspective, I'm not normally a guy who squeeze, shall we say. But a lot of the designs in this game are really cute and, you know, from a more selfish standpoint, probably highly merchandisable. So, I just picked up another weapon. These cost us yarn balls, because they are a little bit more precious, and there are less weapons in the game, but even still, I've seen at least a dozen so far. We also picked up some kind of yarn ball here. I don't know necessarily what's up with that. Let's see what happens if we hit it. Hard to say, actually. These, by the way, are trading posts where you can trade with other players in the game. But that's just my kind of sample of how buying things goes down in Battleblock Theater. And the reason I played so much single player is mainly to unlock as many character models for multiplayer as possible. So let's go with that panda. That panda was a pretty cute devil, I gotta say. There we go. We could also be the fish if we wanted to, but he's pretty weird. So we'll be the panda, and I want to use the fireball. Good. We could change our color if we wanted to as well. But now, what I'm going to do is back out of the single player here, and we'll go to multiplayer. And in going to multiplayer, you'll see the kind of variety of options that we have at our disposal. So let's exit back to the main menu here. And we'll go to an Xbox Live game. Again, there is a full local multiplayer compatibility in this as well, but I'm going to be playing in multiplayer online. So we can play quick match, player match, ranked match. We could host as well. But we're just going to try to find a quick match right now, and I'll, you know, explain what's going on as we jump into it. Should take a second to find it, but once... Oh, the host has exited the game. God damn it, some of us are trying to work here. Make some darn YouTube videos. Maybe I will just host one and then wait. Because as is right now, we got 2 people. Me and Sebastian Too Cool. Good name. What does the LB do? Select gamertag, change team, toggle ready. I must admit, this is actually the first time I have played the Xbox Live multiplayer. So I'm just hoping and assuming that it is up to snuff. But, you know, that's what live verdict, man. Just like Guardians of Middle-earth. Let's try one more quick match, and if this doesn't work, I will just host a match, and then I'll use the power of editing to edit out that kind of latent period. Oh, we wait for people to show up. Okay, so I've joined a game. This seems to be just your standard kind of deathmatch game, which exists in the game. So the more damage we do to the enemies, the more points we will get overall. It's actually really close right now. It's 117 to, or 137 to 125. We get way more points when we kill an enemy, but we also score points, you know, in kung fu style or martial arts style, just for hitting them. And now we have taken a huge lead because you get insane points for actually killing the enemy. By the way, that is a sweet model there with the cat on its head. So, yes, don't get killed. That's an important element of this. Because getting killed is going to cost your team possibly the win. There we go. We got another 20 points for that. And dare I say it, I think I've turned this around and perhaps saved our team from certain defeat. That was really close, actually. But yeah, apart from this, apart from just this deathmatch mode, there's a number of kind of objective-style game modes in the game as well. There's at least, I think there's, that was a really good throw in his grenade, but we're still probably going to win if things stay as they are right now. Don't throw your grenade at me, my friend. We're playing like a deathmatch or like a point-style combative mode right here, but there is also the King of the Hill. There's a game where you try to like ride your enemy's horse for as long as possible, and the longer you ride it for, the more points you get, and there's ways to score a lot of points in that as well. There's like a Tony Hawk style like paint attack mode. That was a good kill by him. Actually, we're really close here. I should really try not to die as we approach the end. We did win, but it was close there. Usually these are best of 3, by the way. But yeah, there's a Tony Hawk style graffiti type mode where you try to like paint as many of the blocks on your side, or on the entire map in your color as possible. Ooh, that was a close one. Cake Ziggy probably deserves MVP there, but we'll see. And by the way, you earn gems in multiplayer as well, so you could unlock characters exclusively from playing multiplayer. So we'll see how we do on this best of 3 here, and hopefully we'll switch to another game mode after. Oh, you know what? This is actually going to be like a mixed bag. This is going to be the one where you have to paint as much of the level as possible. So unfortunately, that guy got a lot of those neutral blocks in the start of this level, which is going to make things a little bit more difficult for me moving onwards here. In fact, they've encroached a lot on our territory, so I'm going to try to get some of theirs in order to compensate for that. Because whoever gets the most blocks is going to win. There is, you know, obviously some combative element of this as well. If you want to fight people, you can. But for the meantime, I think I've done a pretty good job of getting some of this territory back for us. Not a lot. Now everything's going to be decolorized, though, which, let's be honest, I wish that was how the real world was. But in any case, not saying I wish I was colorblind, but if we could eliminate racism, man. That's why you come to these Let's Play videos, right? Hard-hitting, anti-racism dialogue. In any case, we're going to continue trying to paint as much as we can here. Pretty soon, we're going to see the scoreboard and see who's winning. Would not surprise me if the enemy team was absolutely rocking our asses right now because of that sweet early game gambit. But I'm going to do my part to pick up, you know, 20 extra blocks right at the end here. And we might be ahead. It's hard to say. Let's see. If, round 1, we're actually, we're only down by 10. That's not bad at all. I'm going to try to take as much as I can from the enemy side of things, and if you're ever able to, you know, land on top of the enemy's head and steal their jetpacks, that is exactly what you are going to want to do. And wow, I've taken a lot of territory on the right side here. Let's see if we can snag some of this neutral territory as well. Me and my partner corroborated very well there to steal a lot of territory in the middle, and I think, dare I say it, we're in the market for a come-from-behind victory right now. They will be decolorizing in a minute. So we're just going to try to get as much territory again as is possible. We are up by 2 now, which is not a lot. This is really tense, actually. I really need to snag the next available jetpack. There we go. And it looks like nobody at all is on this side, except for my partner, I guess. So I'm going to take this jetpack. Oh, no, that green guy was there. There's still a lot of available territory. This could be close. This is way tenser than when I played it by myself. Oh, man. They were pretty good about getting this territory here. I think we're going to lose this one. But we did win the deathmatch mode. So that's all that matters. I got a couple more blocks at the end. That might be enough. Calculating scores. Tabulating. So they got 342. We got 338. We were so close. Okay, but that was really good. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit more animated right now. This, in multiplayer, is probably, it's one of the most unique multiplayer games I've played. Whether adversarial or, this is kind of like collect the gold and then deliver it to the safe. I don't know what to call it. It's called some kind of like whale game. Or it should be at least. So we get the money, and then we want to take the money and deposit it in the safe, which is over here. Now, like every second you stand near the safe, we'll deposit like another gold in it. So I'm just gonna, oh god, they're coming for me. When you get hit, by the way, it's kind of similar to Dollar Dash, which is a sentence that I didn't think I would ever say. But it's similar to Dollar Dash in the sense that you have to stand near the safe for a while, and after you get hit, you will actually lose all of the gems that you're holding. So I'm just trying to get that safe a little bit closer. If this thing can get out of the way, good. That probably deposited at least one. We're getting our asses kicked right now. I don't want to point fingers, but I believe I have all the points for our team right now. And actually just pushed us into the lead, although I did lose some gems there for a second. So let's come back up here. Fudgy the Whale's coming by. And I'm gonna, it's like a risk reward, right? Because I'm picking up a lot of gems right now, but at the same time, I've actually got to deposit these in the safe. Oh, and nobody's around me right now. Delicious, sweet gameplay. If they jump on my head or hit me, I'll lose it all, as you just saw. But I did allow us to kind of come from behind there and get a little bit more score racked up, and I'm gonna continue to do the same right here. Oh, he hit me before I can get that, like, game-winning point, I think. I should probably try to hit him as well. My combat is not so good, but my, you know, collecting abilities, my standard platforming abilities are pretty solid. I'm pretty sure my teammate doesn't have any idea what's going on here, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. I wouldn't necessarily say this game is a big learning curve, but some of the modes are a little unusual. So good, we did get 1 point there. This guy, this pumpkin man, is pretty good at this game, I gotta admit. Unfortunately, I got shocked there. We're getting close to the wire here, and it's looking like we're probably gonna lose. I'm just gonna collect some points from Fudgy the Whale here, hopefully. Ah, god damn it. His combat is too strong. This guy must have been in the beta. Yeah, we have basically no chance. You know, as shitty as it is that we're gonna lose, I might have actually gotten MVP there. I feel like I played fairly solid. They don't actually show you like a team breakdown, I think, of who did best. But yeah, they're gonna have like 34, we're gonna have 19, 20. All right, so we'll see who's MVP. Statistically speaking, it's probably not me, considering, you know, one of those guys. If you split their scores in half, yeah, they would have as many as I could possibly have, basically. So green team's gonna win this one and we lose, but that was still fun nonetheless. I hope they want to play some different levels here. Maybe we can check out this one right here. Why don't we jump in here and play Royal Row something. Royal Round. This is gonna be another 3 different kind of game modes. By the way, if someone is being a dick and they just don't want to go through the door, it'll eventually just kill them and go through with the level anyway. So this looks like King of the Hill of some sort. I kind of don't. Okay, so this is my first game of King of the Hill. I've obviously played it on you know, other platforms before, or other games before. But I guess the longer we stand here, the more points we're gonna get. It's just gonna be that simple, which is okay by me. That guy's on fire. Actually, we're all on fire now. And we're gonna be tied, which, oh, I guess it's all about territory in this one. It's all about, like, keeping the people off of the, I mean, obviously, that's what it's all about, but, it's not so much about killing necessarily. It seems like the fire spreads really easily, so if someone's on fire, they can easily light you on fire as well, as you can see right there. They're in a very good position right here, already. So if they just continue launching fireballs, I think we're basically gonna be fucked. Although, if they keep lighting themselves on fire, that might not work out so well for them. I'm just gonna wait for a second until the fireballs happen. Oh, let's see if I can launch a good one here. Hey, get off of my head. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one as well. But I did light the pumpkin man on fire, just in time to get killed myself. This fireball is making things real destructive up here. But we are getting our asses kicked. And this one is not, I can't blame my teammate at all for this one. Good. Toss those grenades, baby. We're just gonna try to stay alive up here. And as long as we stay on the ground, we're getting points. Although, we're still almost certainly gonna lose this one. King of the Hill, you know, so far not my favorite mode, probably because I am losing. But also, I would definitely change my weapon loadout if I knew that we were gonna do this game mode. And the fire was so, destructive. I could just knock him off here, we could snag some points. But we are down by, like, half right now. Ah, I got lit on fire again! God damn it. Suffice it to say, I haven't actually issued... That was a really good grenade, actually. I haven't actually issued my overall opinion on this game so far. What I will say is that I feel like if you're just going to get it for single player, then Battleblock Theater is not going to be worth it for you in all likelihood. But if you have literally anybody to play with or a desire to play this with on Xbox Live Arcade, I think this is absolutely worth the 1,200 points, aka 15 bucks that it's going for right now. This is a multiplayer game. Unlike any I've ever played before, I think. It almost feels kind of like a Mario Party style, but with like a side-scrolling platformer element. And I mean, the mechanics are the same. Wow, okay, so I'm just garbage, I guess, since my teammate won MVP and we still lost by like half. I'm really bad, I suppose. This is gonna be the painting one again. Which, you know, at least we know that, oh no, it's some kind of soccer game mode, so I'm gonna hold on to the soccer ball. And in the meantime, try to paint as much as possible. I don't know what the soccer ball does for us. Oh, if I put it in the hoop, I bet I get some points. I gotta try to throw it, though. Soccer ball is kind of weirdly framey. So this might be some kind of like, there's like 2 options probably for scoring points in this game. That guy did really well with that fireball, but I got the soccer ball again. I think I want to come up here and then throw it like such. Oh, no! Do I even want to score it? Maybe I should try to score it in the other team's net as opposed to trying to score it in my net. Maybe? I don't know. He's gonna try to score it in his own net, I suppose. I'm gonna try to score it in their net. Did that work? No. That's goaltending in several parts of the world. Hopefully my teammate is also trying to paint, because I'm just trying to score baskets here. So let's try to dunk this bad boy. Didn't really work. There's a lot of green on this map that I'm noticing. I hope I'm not accidentally losing the game for us. That's in! And he's on fire! Okay, we're getting our asses kicked. So the only way to come back from that is gonna be to score some sick-ass baskets. Like so! Yes, that gave us 7 points, or did it just give them 50 points? I'm not sure. Let's take this back and try to score in our own net this time. Again, may have accidentally just lost the game for my team. If so, I apologize. But I didn't mean to. Plus, I'm painting some baskets here at the same time. I'm really good at holding on to the ball. The Northernlion story. Oh! I really thought that was gonna work. It's a surprisingly difficult shot. Now, just catch up to him. It's okay. He's shot it weirdly, which is good for me. I wish there was a dunk button. There might be a dunk button that I just don't know. I might be it. Oh, that might be the dunk button right there, actually. That seemed to work pretty well. By the way, why am I scoring a soccer ball into a basketball net? Think about it. Wake up, sheeple. He almost scored there. I almost scored on his net there, which again, apparently is a bad thing. We got our asses kicked there, and that's totally my fault. Yeah, I really can't fault my teammate for that one. My teammate actually left. So, in my defense, I was playing 2 versus 1 here. Want to see if it's possible to get some online co-op in the campaign going? Apparently I was the MVP, which strikes me as a little surprising. Maybe I did get like 20 points for scoring that basket or something. And did I win that one? I couldn't have possibly won that one. Looks like we have somebody else here. So again, I'm going to try to score it in my own basket, which may or may not be the right idea. But again, this is the first time, well, I guess second time now, I've ever played this game mode. So, you know, experimentation, pretty much the only way to figure this out. He's trying to score it in our basket, I feel. Maybe I should try to score it in his basket. Now that they're all trying to score in each other's baskets. Okay, let's try to score it in our own basket, even though it doesn't make any damn sense. Teammate just blew himself up with a grenade, I think. I just lit him on fire, so I guess I can't really complain. Let's see what he's doing here. Okay, you score in the other team's basket, you get 10 points. Good to know. Just stay... the damn fire, it's like the least favorite weapon I could possibly imagine. So, where's the basketball? Or the soccer? Oh, there it is. Here. No! Score the other basket, my friend! You can do it! Just throw it! The X button! We're gonna get our asses kicked here. There's no question. Apparently, if you just get the ball onto the fan, you're gonna be fine. Now, I lit my teammate on fire. God damn it, we are getting filleted here. This Pumpkinhead man is real good at what he does. Thankfully, he died there just in time. Run. Run. Stay high. Press the X button to attack. I didn't light him on fire. I tried to goaltend him. God damn it. We can't get skunked here. We can't lose like 45-0. That would just be embarrassing. Yes, okay, I blocked him. And then my teammate probably gave them the ball back. Someone has never played NBA Jam. Run. Okay, you can do it. I have faith in you, default skin square-headed man. Press the X button. Close enough. I'll send that video into America's Funniest Home Videos sometime soon. Just block it. Oh god, that's in. Yeah, if he just throws it at any point, that'll go in. Stay high. Stay on top of their heads. I'm pretty sure I'm playing with someone who's brand new to the game, but that's fair enough, because I'm fairly new to the game myself. So, you know, that was kind of a ritualistic slaughter of us there. We lost like 54-0. That's pretty bad. Guy didn't even bother getting his crayon out, I suppose. Maybe we can get the MVP, though, despite not... I had pretty good defense. Yes! So the MVP algorithm seems a little funky to me. Let's continue. Let's do one more round if these guys are up for it, and then I'll probably lose. So we got soccer, the horse game, and some kind of target game, which I've never played. But we'll start with this. I really want to change my guy's weapon, but we don't have time for that right now, unfortunately. I'd much rather go back to the plunger or show off, you know, the frog with the bomb inside of it that explodes, or the paper planes that you can just kind of throw and then remote detonate later. So now we've got horses along with the basketball game that we've got going on here. We've already started to lose, which is pretty good. I think you get points for being on the horses as well. Horse basketball is a pretty awesome idea, though, I gotta say. The only question is, how am I supposed to pick this up if I can't step on the spikes? I guess you gotta take the ball to one of the sides and then just kind of go with it. Here we go. My time to shine. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, Easter Island statue, man. Now's oh, it's not good. Now's our time to get this done. That was my ball for the taking right there. They occupy all of the horses. Doesn't seem fair to me. The horses have an attack, by the way, in case you haven't seen it so far. Gotta get the basketball! I actually don't know how we're supposed to get this out. Beyond, yeah, doing what I did just there and, like, stepping on it and kind of, like, causing the ball to de-res or something. Alright, so the ball is spawned out. We can kick this guy off of his thing. He's gonna blow up some horses. We got some points! We're on the board! Let's do it again. There we go. Straight up Kobe'd that one. Oh, I've got a sweet rhythm going on now. If I can just continue doing this, nothing can stop us. Why are they not trying to stop me? Am I scoring points for the enemy team by accident or something? Because in the meantime, right now, I feel like I'm doing real amazing. Basically, the entire reason for our come from behind victory right now. Got it again. One more might put us ahead. It did indeed. So they've just realized, I guess. That was a great throw, man. Oh, he hit me at exactly the right time, but it doesn't matter. Now all we gotta do is stall. Oh, I jumped on their heads. Now if we can just play the game down here, keep them from getting the ball outside, we should be okay. And for once, I probably earned the MVP, which means I'm not gonna get it. Again, just keep them down here. As long as they don't score one more basket, that should be a sweet victory. What can I say, man? We Canadians really know our basketball. So they're gonna get 51. We had at least 54. Nice! Strong victory for Team Sedino 814. I think I deserve the MVP there, I'm just gonna say it. Are you kidding me? Well, you know, he's got a sweet cat on his face, I'll give him that. Even if we win every single game, we're still gonna be down 5-4, but that being said. Okay, so on this one, we're supposed to steal the enemy horses, and if we actually manage to drive these enemy horses back to our stable, we get a lot of points. So I'm gonna try to play defense and, like, stay on top of my horse, and keep them from getting it back to the stable, which I just totally miserably failed at. But if I just keep this horse up here, maybe they won't be able to take it back. Don't push my horse off the edge. Oh, their horse was so close to our level. Problem is the horses can't jump, so you've got to be real cautious. Oh, they're gonna get it. Get on the horse, East. I was playing the worst defense ever. Okay, this guy's just gonna stand there, which is cool. You know, far be it from me to be disparaging about the Xbox Live community, but you know, at least if you're gonna be here, try to play a little bit, man. We're getting our asses kicked. But there's free points for me. I think he just left, actually, which is beautiful as always. Now, there's pretty much no chance for me to win. Oh, we got another dude in here. I told you, there is an active online community for this for sure. It sucks that people keep leaving, though. But, you know, it's not fucking Dota or League of Legends or something, so I'm not too concerned about it. It's just meant to be a game that you have fun with, obviously. Not a game that necessarily you get super competitive with. So if I can just knock him off this horse and keep him from taking it to the exit, then we might be able to make some good stuff happen here. Go! Dun 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 dun! Dun dun dun! There we go. Extra points for us, although I think they scored as well. So I should probably try to play some defense here on this one. Oh, he got away! Now, I basically... Oh, I'd let him get to the end, but it's all good. Because we also got to the end. So we got, like, kind of a de facto one person on offense, one person on defense. And actually, we are now ahead, believe it or not. I have no idea what the scoring system is. I'm just trying to get this horse to the end. Oh, get off the horse. It's okay. It's okay. We can make it. I think it worked. I think we won. 166 to I actually can't see what the enemy score is. That's horrifying. Please tell me we managed to eke out a small victory there. We were 166, 169. Please tell me. God damn it. What happened? I think you must get points for kills as well. And I think this next round that we go through is probably going to be the last one that I'm going to play over the course of this video, because we're running a little bit long now. I did get MVP there, which makes me feel good. But yeah, I'm hoping to do more. I just want to see what this is. Okay, it's just straight up deathmatch. I appreciate this. I'm hoping to do some more videos of this later. Maybe once Kate is finished with school, we can do some more kind of co-op stuff, because the co-op campaign is a lot of fun as well. It would be a damn shame if there isn't online multiplayer co-op, because that would take a little bit of the fun away, in my opinion. I really need to get this guy off of that. Oh man, they're kicking our ass. I need to get him off of that choke point up there, man. At least just kind of work around him a little bit, because controlling the cannon is allowing him to get a fuck ton of points. But I'm racking up a bunch here. That's okay. Well, not a lot, considering they're at 99. Just be careful. At least I managed to hit him, and then my teammate promptly died. I can't really complain, considering I've been dying fairly consistently over the course of this. Oh, that was a really good throw on that paper airplane as well. Oh, and I just got hit by the cannon immediately afterwards. This guy's got good map control, what can I say? I don't think I can get a fireball in there. I should probably focus on this dude for a while. He just blew himself up, I think, due to the power of my mind games. There we go. Now we gotta get on here. Just keep him busy. There we go. Okay, now I control the map. And we'll probably, yes, promptly explode to a grenade soon afterwards. But at least I held it for a second. You know, in terms of balance, it would probably be premature of me to say, like, oh, X weapon is, like, really overpowered. But I will say, it seems like the fireball is kind of dangerous and maybe even a little bit shitty. But paper airplanes are fun. That plunger gun that I started with is a lot of fun. There's, like, a frog that is basically a proximity mine. That's really fun as well. I'm racking up the points like crazy here. Got him trapped in the wall. Oh, but then he's got me now. I wonder if I could just time this appropriately. Yes, I can. All right, there's 10 free points. 20 free points, actually. We're still going to lose. There's no question about that. But, you know, at least we didn't get doubled. If this was cribbage, we weren't skunked, if you will. Or embarrassed, at the very least. So let's see what we got here. I'm very confident we lost. Pumpkin-headed man, who is very good at this game, definitely deserves the MVP there. And we're going to continue our losing record, unfortunately. But at least we got a gem out of it. Indeed. He is the worthwhile MVP. Or the worthy MVP, I should say. So we're losing 7-2. Clearly, I'm not as good at this game as I want to be. Yet, anyway. So let's exit back to the main menu. That's going to do it for, you know what? I'll give that 3.5 stars. I'm a hard rater, but that was positive. By the way, there is also a level editor. So you can just create your own levels, you know, via the Xbox 360 client here. And, you know, that adds a certain level of replayability to the game for sure. I'm not going to actually check out the level editor for now, because I haven't even gotten nearly close to seeing all the levels available on disc, or, you know, on download, however you want to say it. In any case, though, this is Battleblock Theater from the Behemoth, going for 1,200 points on Xbox Live Arcade right now. There will be a link to the store page in the video description if you're interested in picking that up on Xbox.com. Strongly encourage you to do so if you are at all interested in the multiplayer elements. This seems like a game that, you know, whether local or online, you and your friends could just play it for hours and not get tired of it at all. Single player leaves a little bit to be desired, but it's definitely not a game that was kind of built around single player. It's built around this multiplayer component. Keep in mind, I didn't even show off the co-op campaign at all, which is what you're seeing here in the background right now, which is fun in that kind of like new Super Mario Brothers way, where you're, you know, helping your friends at 1 minute, and then, you know, the next minute you're pushing them into a river and watching them drown and laughing as it happens. So yeah, I think Battleblock Theater is definitely one of the best Xbox Live Arcade multiplayer games available out there right now. Super unique, lots of heart, lots of character, funny game, tons of variety as well. Strongly recommended, shall we say, provided you have any interest in the multiplayer at all, because the single player is probably not going to do it for you. In any case, though, again, link to the store page in the video description. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you next time.